Hello everyone, welcome back to Edexcel Science channel. And today we are doing question number 19 from 2026 June IAL Chemistry Unit 1 paper from Edexcel. The successive ionization energies of carbon are shown. Explain how these values show that carbon is a group 4 element. Now guys, to answer this question, let me bring the graph that we have in our syllabus, which is this one. Okay. If you look at the graph between log of ionization energy and number of ionization, you will see that in a successive ionization trend, they will increase gradually and then suddenly there is a jump. They will increase gradually and then suddenly there is a jump. The reason being is that whenever you are done with one quantum shell or one main shell, the next electron that is being removed will require a higher amount of energy. So when they give you this chart, you have to see when there is a very high jump. From the first to the second, there is maybe like 1300. From here to here, it's like maybe 2000, something like that. From third to fourth, it is maybe like 2300, something like that. But from the fourth to the fifth jump, the change in ionization energy is over 31,000. So that is how you know that these four electrons belong in the same quantum shell and they must be in the last shell. So carbon is a group 4 element because in its last quantum shell, it has four electrons. Okay. So you have to mention that there is a large jump from fourth to fifth ionization energy. So the fifth electron is being removed from a from the next quantum shell, basically from the next quantum shell. Okay. So that is how you know that carbon is a group 4 element. Question number B. Diagrams of the structures of diamond and graphite are shown. Diamonds are used in high-speed drill tips, and graphite is used as a high-temperature lubricant. Okay, lubricant. Okay, sorry about that. Um, Explain how the different structure and bonding of these two forms of carbon makes each suitable for the stated use. So we have to explain why diamond is suitable for high-speed drill tips and why graphite is used for high-temperature lubricant. Okay. Now, if you look at diamond, each carbon atom in diamond is forming covalent bond with four other carbon atoms, right? So a lot of energy must be used to break all these covalent bonds. So when you are drilling something, you need a even harder material to drill something, right? So that is why it is very suitable. So the first part, okay, this is part one, this is part two. So for part one, I'm going to write that each carbon atom in diamond forms four covalent bonds with, actually, you just can write four covalent bonds. Then a large amount of energy must be used to break the covalent bonds. So that is why it is suitable for high-speed drill tips. Now, why is graphite used as a high-temperature lubricant? The reason why we use lubricant is so that the at high temperatures or even at lower temperatures there is no friction, right? If you look at the shape and structure of um, graphite, the layers do have covalent bonds, right? Each carbon, if you zoom in, um, each carbon is forming three other bonds. However, there is a gap between the layers. So when you apply graphite at high temperatures, the layers will be able to slide over each other, okay, acting as a lubricant. So for part two, I can write that graphite has uh, actually in graphite each carbon atom forms three covalent bonds, right? However, there is weak intermolecular forces of attraction between the layers, so they can slide over one another. Okay. Even though they have strong covalent bonds inside the layers or within the layers, but they have weak intermolecular forces between the layers. Okay, so the layers can slide over each other, acting as a lubricant. Question number C. Graphene has been developed for use as transparent electrodes in solar cells. Okay, explain how the structure and bonding of graphene makes it suitable for each use. So when it comes to structure, right? Okay, guys, do you guys know what is graphene? Graphene is basically a single layer of graphite. Okay, this single layer is called graphene. Okay, now the structure is um um um, um yeah, the structure is suitable for electrodes in solar cells because it is only one layer in thickness, so it will be transparent, right? We want transparent electrodes. It is, I am trying to answer this question according to the criteria of the question, okay? And why is the bonding suitable? The bonding is suitable because you want electrodes to conduct electricity. Otherwise, how are you going to generate electricity in solar cells? So the bonding is suitable because it has delocalized electrons. Okay. One thing I do have to mention is that even though each layer each layer has delocalized electrons within the layer, but those delocalized electrons cannot jump from one layer to another. Okay, so graphene is suitable for electrodes in solar cells because it is only one layer thick, so it will be transparent, and it has delocalized electron, so it can act as an electrode. That is it for question number 19, guys. I'll see you in the next video.